Narratives lead markets, and if you've been paying close attention, you will have noticed that the story that is being told regarding Brexit has subtly changed over the weekend. Welcome to the Daily Blitz, and in this video we'll be having a discussion on just how the story we are being told regarding Brexit has changed. Now, Nikolai, where did you detect this to begin with?
Just reading the news in the last few days, there's been something different, something I've never seen before regarding the news about Brexit.
This is over multiple different topics. It's as though the sort of the nature of the debate itself has changed,
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah, so up until now, what we've seen is analysis and political discussion about Brexit itself, about the moment of Brexit. What we're seeing the last few days is discussion about what happens after Brexit. What government policy, what British government policy will be in the future. And we haven't really had any discussion about that until now.
I would imagine that from the Remain side there'd be an assumption that things would stay as they were, and then the Leave side wants to do something radically different. But ultimately there hasn't been an awful lot of discussion as to what the policies would be, what a post-Brexit British foreign policy would be, what post-Brexit British economic policy would be. And so this has begun to be highlighted in wine, right?
That's right, that's where I first picked up on this. So we've had until now the EU's rules on wine, on importing wine from places like Australia and the US. But now the British Association for Wine Importers is discussing what should British import policy be after leaving the EU. And I think that's a great thing.
And it is a great thing, but this is importantly this is the tip of the iceberg for a much broader discussion. I mean, it changes the nature of it entirely because people are now looking beyond Brexit to, whatever post-Brexit Britain actually looks like. And what do you think the importance of this is going forward?
Well, it suggests that Remainers are accepting Brexit or are now arguing against Brexit based on the future it would give us. So eyes are turning towards what could we do with Britain if we left the EU? And I think that's really encouraging for Brexiteers, and it also suggests everyone's going to suddenly realize, well, wait a minute, we can change Britain in the way that we believe. And that really is, positive for all British people in the end.
So now we might actually get some headlines that are not just about the event of Brexit and what may or may happen on the day, but instead looking forward to what Britain's future really looks like. And as we would like to put it, the battle for post-Brexit Britain has begun. But that sums up today's Daily Blitz. Thank you very much for watching, and be sure to tune in tomorrow.